My name is Lauren Hoeft, and this is my case. J.H. comes into my pharmacy and says that she is caring for her 15-month-old nephew Johnny for several days while her sister is out of town on a business trip. Johnny is complaining about feeling full, and she doesn't remember that he has had a bowel movement in the past 2 days. She wants to do something gentle but has no idea what to do. She says that her sister cannot be reached by phone, and she doesn't want to make a mess of things. When asked about Johnny's diet, she said he eats primarily solid food and drinks a lot of milk, about 6 sippy cups full per day. His favorite food right now are bananas and slices of American cheese. He is refusing to eat much else, and she doesn't want him to go hungry, so she keeps giving him more. When asked about medications or medical conditions, she said that Johnny takes no medications regularly and does not have any medical conditions that she is aware of. When asked about Johnny's activity level over the last couple of days, she said he has been more interested in television shows and is sitting still more often. Johnny was in the store with her today, so I asked if I could perform a physical examination. There was no abdominal distension observed, and no hard masses were felt upon palpation. When asked what she has tried to help with Johnny's constipation, she said that she is only 22 years old and came straight to the pharmacy instead of trying something on her own. There were no medications in her sister's cupboard for children's constipation. There are several possible causes of constipation in this case. The biggest culprit is likely Johnny's diet. Bananas can be very constipating to children, as can cheese. Also, Johnny is drinking more than 16 to 20 ounces of milk per day, which can fill up his stomach and prevent him from getting the fiber that he needs from his food. Johnny's interest in television shows and sitting still, as well as the stress from his mother being away, may also be contributing to his constipation. The physical exam yielded no concerns of impaction, and the time frame of 2 days is not particularly alarming. The goal for this encounter is to help Johnny to have a bowel movement and prevent his constipation from progressing. I visited Hy-Vee Pharmacy on Madison Avenue in Council Bluffs, Iowa, and the products that they had available were Pedialyte glycerin suppositories, Pedialyte liquid glycerin suppositories, Pedialyte chewable saline tablets, Pedialyte liquid stool softener, Culturelle Kids regulatory formula, Miralax, pear juice, and prune juice. In this case, the most important factor to consider is Johnny's age. He is only 15 months old, and most of the products available in the store are labeled for those age 2 and older. This means that a physician would need to be called to get a prescription in order to give a recommendation for something that is not on the product label. There are a couple products that can be used at Johnny's age without a prescription. These include the Culturelle and the fruit juices. There is no head-to-head scientific comparison of these products or any products in the store. The first product that I considered was the Culturelle regulatory formula. This product contains fiber and a probiotic and costs about $25. Johnny can likely get the fiber that he needs or the fiber that is provided in these packets from his diet for much less money. The next product that I considered was the pear or prune juice. These juices contain sugars that are not absorbed by the body, so they help to keep water in the stool and soften it. It may take a couple of days to see an effect, but it is a gentle approach and is much cheaper than the Culturelle. The next product that I considered was the Docusate liquid stool softener. This product provides gentle relief by keeping water in the stool and will take about 12 hours to 3 days to see an effect. A prescription would be needed for use because it is labeled for those over the age of 2, but it is safe for use in those under the age of 2. The next product that I considered was the glycerin suppositories. These suppositories have a great safety profile and can be used in infants with a prescription. The onset of action is only 15 to 30 minutes, so it is much faster. However, it is unlikely that Johnny will tolerate the administration of these suppositories in his bottom, and there are oral products available, so this may not be the best choice. The next product considered was also a glycerin suppository, but it is a liquid formulation. It has the same safety profile as the glycerin suppositories and the same onset of action that is faster. It is administered by holding the end in the child's bottom and squeezing the bulb. Because it is a liquid formulation, it may be more patient-friendly, though it is unlikely that Johnny will tolerate the administration into his bottom, just as with the solid dosage form. The next product that I considered was the chewable saline laxative tablets. These tablets contain magnesium hydroxide, which helps to keep water in the stool and make it softer. Because it is a chewable tablet, it can be crushed and given to Johnny with applesauce, which will provide additional fiber. The onset of action is 30 minutes to 6 hours. This product is safe for use in children under the age of 2, but would require a prescription. The final product considered was Miralax powder, which contains polyethylene glycol. Miralax has a good safety profile in children and infants, but is labeled for those over the age of 17, so would require a prescription. If Miralax was used, it would be important to monitor Johnny's electrolytes, so this may not be the best option. My recommendation is to purchase the pear or prune juice found in the infant section of our store. Give Johnny 3/4 of a cup of pear juice each day, or 1/3 of a cup of prune juice mixed with 1/3 of a cup of water each day. This should take effect within the next day or so and help Johnny to poop. It is also important to limit the amount of milk that Johnny drinks to 3 to 4 sippy cups per day. It is best to give these cups after meals and at bedtime. By giving Johnny his milk after he eats, it does not allow him to fill up on milk and allows him to get the fiber he needs from his diet. Because you are cutting down on the amount of milk he drinks throughout the day, it is important to give Johnny water and encourage him to stay hydrated and keep his stools soft. It is also important to increase the amount of fiber that Johnny is eating through his diet. There are several high-fiber foods that are appropriate for him to eat at his age. These include whole grain cereals, sweet potatoes, pears, peaches, beans, peas, or applesauce. It is also important to reduce the amount of bananas and cheese that Johnny is eating. Physical activity can also help to prevent constipation. Keep Johnny moving throughout the day by limiting the amount of time that he spends watching TV and taking him outside to play. You may need to interact with him more as he plays, but this will help to keep him more regular. If Johnny does not poop in the next 2 days, he may need one of the laxatives that we have discussed. Please call his pediatrician at that time.